Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of The Novelist, carrying on from the session from last week's episode. In the last episode, we went through the inheritance chapter and we disappointed Linda greatly when we couldn't go to the art co-op, but we also made Tommy a bit happier by sending him away to a summer camp or a week-long camp that would hopefully let him make some friends, and we kind of mended the relationship between the son and the father, which I feel good about. It kind of sucks that Linda had to take a blow there, but you know, you gotta make sacrifices to make an omelet. Yeah, so we are gonna hop right back into this.
Big news, Barb.
Okay, Barb. Yep,
Can
just go ahead and interrupt my episode.
I've already got butterflies. It's been so long.
A show?
I'm glad it's a small gallery so I can ease my way back into things a bit. And I want to do it right. I'd forgotten how much work goes into things that aren't painting when it's time to put on a gallery. You know I could never stand all the logistical rigmarole. Plus I have a piece I really want to finish before the show. So much to do. I want to take it seriously and go through the whole process, though, because if the show goes well, who knows? Hope to hear from you, and hope you can come, of course. Yours always, Linda.
Okay, so she's putting on a show for other artists that are around? Okay. Miss Kaplan, we're thrilled to be exhibit your work Thursday. I know this all came together a little last minute, but our secretary is only part-time and she sometimes gets behind. It is me. I've sent along some forms and samples for the ad we plan to run in this week's paper. I know it's probably the last thing you want to worry about right now, but what's the point of putting on a show if no one knows about it? Anyhow, I know this is all a bit hectic, but while we might be small, we have a lot of heart, and we're very excited about your show. Nicole Adams, Westlake Gallery. So, I'm misunderstanding what the show is. Is it all her artwork? Or is it everybody's? Okay, they went to the beach and the sun doesn't look too miserable this time. Paul called again. Are you going to call him back, Lynn? Oh, I have been shirking my duties as a whoa. Anyways. Hey, Linda, let me just go ahead and...
Has it been 5 years already?
I don't know.
I still remember the thought that blindsided me when I saw Tommy for the first time. He's my new creative work. TJ gave me such a look when I told her I was going to cut back on my painting, but she doesn't have any kids, so there's no way she could understand. It's hard to top creating an entire person. Maybe she thought Dan told me I had to stay home. That would have been a very short conversation. Still, I can't ignore the fact that it's time to figure out what on hold means. What would it look like to go back full-time? Do I want to?
I don't know. I don't know, Linda. That is completely and entirely up to you. I also don't have children, so I cannot relate to many of the things that are happening in this. Gonna let Daddy play with the cool car tonight. Oh my god. What a delight. Dan gets to play with the cool car? Okay, someone's coming.
Paul.
Okay.
Hey man, if I'd known my letter would set you off like that, I wouldn't have written. My fault. Let's both just calm down. I see now that it was stupid to ask if you knew any art agents. That's like you asking me if I know any professional sculptors. Dumb question, point taken. But believe me, no one's more worried about the schedule than I am. I think about it every day. I can't get away from it. Most nights I start thinking about it and can't stop. My heart starts beating out of control and I have to get up and try to work just to calm down. I'm not slacking off, man. I shouldn't have made you think I was focused on anything else. I'll get everything sorted out. Seriously, Dan.
So was Dan trying to find some agents for Linda, and then his agent just freaked the hell out? Because that sucks. In arts and entertainment news, the Westlake Gallery has announced a show by visiting artist Linda Kaplan, a resident of Laurentown. Miss Kaplan is visiting the coast with her family and has completed a new series she describes as an expression of restrained emotion using society's imposition on nature as a lens. What the fuck? Details of the show will be forthcoming. Local art enthusiasts will be doubly pleased to learn that the community center will be... Oh. I'm in the bathroom. Hello? Oh! I fucking hate this, by the way. It still stresses me out. Alright, bye. Okay, let's see. Tommy. He's leaving his room, so I can go ahead and yeet on in here. Okay. Nobody come in here. I'm reading. This note good for one adventure. Signed, Daddy. Oh. Repairing the relationship. And he found a seashell. Holy moly. Okay. We haven't gone in the type room. Hey, what's up, dude? Gotta move faster. I don't know. Don't get carpal tunnel, man. Shit is serious.
It just never stops.
Oh.
Every time I plot something I think will hold together, it falls to pieces. This thing was supposed to be done months ago, but the further I get, the harder it is to make it all work. Nothing's ever as simple as it seems at first. I'll think about a problem for days, finally come up with a fix, and then realize it breaks something somewhere else. I can barely hold all the threads together. Sometimes this thing just feels too big for me and I want to burn it and walk away. But what else would I do? And the deadlines don't help either. I can't think harder or faster. This stuff comes when it comes, and getting stressed out about it just makes it harder to get the words down. Like right now, I'm writing about the thing instead of working on the thing. Damn it, Dan, get to work.
Danny boy, you seem to be a bit good. Seem to be a bit stressed out. Okay, where is everybody? Hang on. Guys? Okay, there's him. Alright. Oh, fucking Jesus. Why would you turn around at that moment? That is not good for me. Man. Alright. Well, I think I can go into her memories now. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and get into her memories. Alright, what do we got, Linda? What's up today? What's on the to-do list?
I don't know yet, honey.
What is it, Mommy?
It's a bird in a cage. Ah, Jesus. Man, I can't do anything right. I'm making my family miserable. Absolutely miserable. Oh, hey.
Stared at a blank canvas again today. Got a few strokes in, but I don't like any of them, and I'll probably paint over them tomorrow. It's so frustrating going into that room every day and trying to keep working. It's easy to get out of the house for errands or go for a hike, but none of that helps the work as much as being around other artists. I'm not gonna give up. Maybe I can use this feeling in my new piece. Definitely. I'll try that out tomorrow.
Let's see. She wants to do the promo forms. It is a tight situation where you have two adults who are working and they need to be working. How do you balance having a kid and having to provide that kind of income? It's tough. It seems tough. All I have is a dog and she's got fleas. Okay.
Cool. Can we go?
Right down there.
At the beach? To the beach? Not me. I hate the beach. Still doesn't... he's still not happy. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you behind me, girl? Get out of here. Take my bucket to the beach. Okay. He wants to go to the beach. Dang it. Dan, you doing okay? Maybe if I skip dinner. Don't skip dinner. It's the most important meal of the evening. Damn, he has not left his study all day. Oh, there it is. That's gotta be the note. Alright, Dan. Just... Okay, Danny boy, don't... Okay. Friday, rap draft. Saturday, family day. Sunday, dialogue pass. Fix Alice. Revisions when? Okay.
Hey, what's wrong?
Yikes. Yikes and yikes.
Just got back from town with the latest issue. Flipped to the back and there it was. My book in the up next column. Stared at it for 5 minutes. Feeling in my stomach was not pleasant. But now it's out there. It's terrifying and irreversible. Maybe I should have placed a full ad. But even like this, the book is out there. Thousands of people are going to read that list. To them, the book is exactly what they want it to be. Some finished, beautiful thing. If only they could see it right now. A bunch of jigsaw pieces on the floor. And I've got to put them all together. Fast.
Chain myself to the typewriter. Okay, Dan. Let's take a hibbity hop backwards, okay? I think what we need to do... This is hard because you have two adults that don't have stable jobs. They kind of depend on them to work. It's not like it's salary. You're not paid on salary as an author. Usually, you're paid off of when you make a book, when it comes out, and how well it does. As an artist, the same damn thing. You're not a salary worker in most cases. So, they don't have these incomes that are coming in as they should be. At the same time, you have a marriage falling apart because work and stress and everything is tearing them apart. We gave Dan a bit of a leg up. I think what I want to do this time is I want to give it to Linda.
Hey, Mommy.
Because she talks about having to put her job on hold because of having Tommy. So, maybe it would be fair to give her this opportunity because she's had to sacrifice some things here. Hey, you. Yes. Yes, just like that. Just as I said. We're gonna do Linda. Ha! Compromise with Dan. We'll compromise with Dan because he's also struggling. It comes to the point where you have to think, can we, as adults, provide for a child off of these jobs we have? So, we'll also pick Dan. That's just how it's gonna be. I can't figure my way around this house. And walking is so slow in the memories. Oh, what the hell? The Diary of Claire Bradford. Okay, 3 days after the last one. Roger and I talked everything over today, and it was a mistake to speak so soon. I never should have brought any of this up without making up my mind first. Now I've only made things more difficult. I guess I was daydreaming, and he asked me what was on my mind, and before I could help it, I just came out. Although maybe I wanted to get it off my chest. I told him I wasn't sure it was the right time to get married, and it upset him badly. It didn't matter how many times I told him that I wasn't calling it off, that I just had questions, that I hadn't made up my mind either way. All he heard was that I didn't love him anymore. Which isn't true at all, but it didn't matter how many times I said that either. He's gone off for a drive, and now I'm here in the house alone, and I think I've made up my mind. I hope he gets back soon so I can tell him. Okay. Let's see how I ruin their lives now. The art show was a huge opportunity for Linda, so after getting an earful from Paul, Dan spent Saturday working on an announcement ad for the local paper. He called every writer he knew to ask if their agents knew anyone in the art world, and on the 4th call he got lucky. The effort paid off. The show was a hit. Dan knew he couldn't deliver a finished chapter on time, but he decided that sending a rough draft would be better than sending nothing at all. He called Paul to warn him about the state of the work. Paul understood. He even thanked Dan for his honesty, and though the chapter was in its early stages, Paul saw enough promise to keep the publisher at bay a little longer. Okay. Tommy spent Saturday playing by the window, looking out at the beach and wishing his dad wasn't so busy doing grown-up things. He tried to use the shovel that came with the bucket as a jump for his cars, but it was too light and kept sliding out of the way. It was a week before he played with his bucket again. The bottle. Linda and Tommy were getting worried about Dan. Well, as I said, we're going to be doing one event type thing per episode, so I'm going to end it here, even though it is early. This is just how I'm going to do this series. I feel like it's going to be the easiest way. Yeah, I think from now on, I'm just going to do one event an episode, and I'll maybe title the episode The Event. I think it'll be easier to do it that way. That's just what I want to do. So we're going to do it in that fashion. But this is the end of today's episode, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, please leave me a like or comment down below the video. And if you liked me, then please subscribe today for some more content in the future. Please check out the links in the description to the developers of this game, to their main website, and to the Novelist main website, where you can learn more about them, what they've done, and their game. This game is deep. It's got a lot of meat in it. So far, I'm enjoying it. It's interesting. I'm enjoying it. So far, we'll leave it there. So far, it's great. But that is it. Yes, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Here comes the outro with the Have a fantastic day and night out there wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen, and please stay safe. Much love to your faces. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.